Hello and welcome to a new Brave Frontier video. So, I'm going to be cutting away in between every transition here because, well, otherwise it'd be so much longer. But we're going to go over the new dungeon, the Regeneration dungeon. So, why don't we just get right on into it? It's pretty straightforward, so I don't think this should take too long. Alright, so as mentioned, it's a new Vortex dungeon. It's Regenerations. Game load. And it has a story, but I'm going to skip over it for this video because, well, it's a lot better to experience it for yourself, so I highly recommend it. So, we're just going to get right into the battles. There are going to be 3 different stages, so we're going to start off with the very first one. The first one is called Hornet's Nest. And you really don't have to make a spot specifically for this. As long as you have a fairly competent squad with a mitigator, so not this one you see right here, but alright, this account. So yeah, maybe this squad you see right here, this might do just fine. Let me make a quick edit here, so give me just another moment. Okay, so a squad kind of like this should work. There's only one way to really test and see if it works, so let's test that theory. Now, as I mentioned, this is a very straightforward quest. Like, the entirety of this is pretty straightforward. I think there's like a this is the wrong squad because yeah. So fun fact, you want to make sure you change your squad in the unit menu and not before you go into the actual quest. Otherwise, you will wind up using the wrong squad. I believe this is actually very straightforward. You don't need to worry about anything right here. Yeah, as you can see, even with the wrong spot, I still wrecked it no problem. So, nothing to worry about for the first one for sure. I think it's the next 2 that are a little bit trickier, so. So, one thing I should mention here, Hornet's Nest will get you the tokens of this event. They're called Dudekin tokens. And it's just the first quest and the last quest. I think there are 4 quests in total. The last quest will definitely net you more than this one, and it's just like a lot more worth it in general, so. But we will get more into that once we actually get there, alright? So, the next one has a little bit of a gimmick to it, if I recall correctly. As you can see, I'm not putting a whole lot of thought into this, I'm just going with Zervanar friends. Because Zervanar is a really good unit. I'm even using one myself. So, again, you can just like go triple speed, full auto, everything, and you should be fine. Yeah, the Emerald Wall Speeders appear again, but it's gonna be the exact same battle as before. Taking down with no problem. It's the 3rd wave of this that I believe is a little bit on the tricky side, if I recall correctly. I think you can get away with just spamming your STBs. I believe after all the manisters go away, then you can actually damage the Razorhawk. And you can, yeah. So turn 1, there's a chance that, yeah, that the Razorhawk will make it so that way one of your units cannot move that turn. It reflects a time skip. It's not guaranteed, as it seems. I know that happened on another attempt that I went through on this, but not this one, so whatever. And then there's just one more quest standing between us and the final quest of this that you want to grind out. Alright, so going into the 3rd quest here, Natural Disaster. It's going to be pretty much the exact same thing as the last, as the 2nd quest. Except I believe the final wave is a little bit beefier, but still nothing too threatening. You can probably get through it no problem. This is pretty much just going to be a super easy quest to go through. And you don't... Actually, no. If I recall correctly, I believe there's something... Yes. This is what I'm thinking of. This was the quest. This was the... These are the enemies right here. So, I want to test something right here, because I have not tested this myself yet. Yes. To get through that a whole lot more quickly, you want to use normal attacks on the 2nd wave of the 3rd quest against the Indigo Sky Snatchers. I think this you can just nuke. I guess you can. It would take a few turns to actually nuke this, but you can nuke it no problem. It's mighty obnoxious as you do actually get your BP gauge taken down, but you can get that back up, and it's only one turn that happens. Yeah, as long as I have a fairly beefy squad that can dish out some damage, you should be fine overall. I might do another video at some point where I just go through this quest by itself with a much weaker squad than what I currently have, just to see if it's like straight up no problem whatsoever. I do think that'd be a fun thing to do. It would probably be on this account as, oh hey, he summons more menaces. I did not know that. But he is not down himself, which means I have nothing. Yeah, there we go. You can just take down, if you focus on the golden bird, apparently everything else just goes down. Good to know. I've learned something recording this. Beautiful. Now your game may do the same thing my game did and put the final quest below the third one, or just like wherever. I don't know. It just happens. You want to pay attention to what you're clicking on. Kingdom Crew is the quest you're going to be grinding out for this event, as this will net you 110 tokens at the end of it, with a 10% boost if you have Fiora, and a 5% boost for every Hashka you have. That's 10% boost for every Fiora you have, and 5% for every Hashka. Hashka? I have no clue to pronounce his name, to be honest. Hopefully I'll find out before the video that goes out tomorrow goes out, because, well, it'd be really weird to mispronounce his name all throughout the video. Yeah, this quest, it's no big deal. You can just, there's literally nothing to worry about here whatsoever. There are no gimmicks whatsoever. Go through, nuke everything, you're fine. So, while I'm going through this, I will say that there are 2 videos being released tomorrow. They're both unit overview videos. One over Fiora, who I'm excited to do that video, because I've had so much discussion about her in my Discord server, which, by the way, link to that down below in the description. Of course, Hashka, who's going to be a lot simpler to talk about. But Fiora is like, I've done a lot of research on her, and she's, just to say this, she's a very smartly designed unit, and I'm super excited to talk about her tomorrow. Yeah, you get 110 tokens for going through this. So let's see what those tokens are used for, why don't we? So of course, we're going to go to the Event Bazaar, as well, why wouldn't we? And regenerations. This is the part you want to go to. And the only things that appear to be worthwhile, as far as I've noticed, are, of course, the Omni Frogs, Burst Quake, and Sphere Frogs. You can get those no problem. But you definitely want to pick up the Natural Order Elgift and the Unfaltering, my bad, Elgifts. They're 3,000 and 2,000 tokens each. There are no spheres, at least not at the moment. And you can also get an Acorn ticket, so hey, might as well get it, why not? Alternate art for Sarah Anya, so even if you don't have Sarah Anya, you can at least pick up the alternate art, and just to have it in case you get her in the future. And of course, guild tokens and guild relics. So in total, to get all the guild tokens, guild relics, the Sarah Anya alternate art, both Elgifts, and that's all I'm taking into account here. You need to do, and this is just like, mind you, it's not going to be this much specifically, but if you're going for just the dungeon, doing Kingdom Crew for regenerations, you need to go through that 105 times, but that's not taking into account any Hashkas you have, any Fioras you might have, or any of the tokens you pick up for logging in. As mentioned, there's a logging campaign going on right now. I think you get, what was it, 2,600 tokens just by logging in. So that does cut down on a fair few go-throughs. But if you really want to take it a lot easier, you can do the Kingdom Crew thing quest 5 times each day for, I believe it was 20 days? And you have enough tokens to get everything. And what's beautiful about that is because that's, what, 250 energy used? Yeah, it's 50 energy that's used. 5 times that, that's 250. It's no big deal. You can go through, for me, yeah, I'd be going through all of my energy and then some. But that's not very much worthwhile to do. And as I mentioned, you don't have to do 105 for everything. We are getting 2600, plus whatever else you may get for Haishka and Fiora. So it is a minimum, I say minimum, a maximum of 105. But that does it for this video. I will be back tomorrow with 2 videos. Unit details for Fiora, and well, not details, but overview for Fiora and for Haishka. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!